Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We are live. It is live watch party. It has been a fun morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. Okay, thank you everyone for dropping in. We're going to take a look at some new photos that came out. I guess they were exclusive to People magazine, the wonderful bastion of journalism, People. and then they were tweeted out by the Cobra Kai series accounts, I think on both Twitter and Instagram. So you can check up those there, but I have them here. We'll break them down. We'll just go through them real quick. ZD, hi watch party, hi. 7 photos. We actually have 9. So there's actually 9 photos. We're going to go through them all real quick. And I was just about to get back into making some Cobra Kai content for you all. So this is a great start. Evan Manister, we're getting a trailer by Friday, I think. Probably not. Hurwitz said even it'll be a little while closer to the show. So I think the trailer is going to drop closer to the show. So now I don't even think November. I know some people were thinking November. I don't think it's going to come in November. My theory was always sort of early-ish December, and I still figure that first or second week seems to be the pattern. So, you know, I hope it's not super late, like the last 2 weeks of the month. So I'm still hoping early December. Lisa Barrett, hello watch party, hello back to you. Aryan Sharma was a watch party. Back to you. When is the release date? It is December 31st. That is a Friday. So Friday, December 31st. Cobra Kai fanatic. Yeah, he hold you over for a few days. I wouldn't read too closely into that. He knows you're going to wait. I think it's going to be a little bit of a wait for the trailer. There could be other previews like this. Bobby Digital. You guys, I think you're looking too deeply into that term. A few days. I think he's just sort of casually, hope this helps you out. I don't think he's hinting at a trailer like this week or next week. Don't read it like that. Something is coming. Something is coming, but it's not coming soon. So let's go through these pictures. There's 9 of them. I don't really have a specific order I put them in. But this one, obviously, we've already seen this, of course, from the date trailer we got. It's just a different angle here. So Johnny doing the crane kick on Daniel before Daniel throws him down. We know how this ends. Daniel throws the mats down, but but so this is a pretty basic one. I don't think there's anything different about this that we've seen other than it's just a different angle. And, you know, we actually can see more in the back. We can see this building back there. So I guess the valley has changed. But so that's basically the same shot we've already seen. Trailer usually drops 3 weeks before trailer premiere. You mean that? Yeah, the season premiere. Yeah, somewhere around there. So Netflix likes to keep the trailer closer to the release date. Two days before with Cobra Kai, we get Boba Fett. Yeah, there's a lot coming out in December. It's definitely a packed month. We can't see. Yeah, that's Miguel though. I think we saw it in the other picture. This is Miguel, next to Sam, because that's shirt we saw him wearing in the other shots. So Sam's adorably fond of Johnny's antics now. Yes, and as I said in my breakdown video, like, she's genuinely enjoying this. I think Billy Zabka is genuinely enjoying this. I think this is a lot of fun. Okay, so we'll go on to the next one. So this one, okay, so this one's kind of a fun one. Here they all are, peeking out of Miyagi-Do, the door there. Everyone's crammed in. I think Cobra Kai Companion compared it to Little Rascals or something. They're all looking out, all dead serious. So I think this is a day we haven't seen because of their outfits are a little bit different. But so this is a different day, but still probably an early episode. So this is, but almost certainly they're peeking at Daniel and Johnny, whether they're arguing, probably arguing something, you know, the sensei dispute resolution protocol. You can almost imagine Dimitri saying, "Oh, I knew we should have finished that sensei dispute resolution protocol." Like you can almost imagine that line or something. Like, so definitely they're checking out Daniel and Johnny here. Cinema fan, I'm really looking forward to see Johnny and Sam's interactions. Definitely I am too. Johnny and Sam, I think Hawk and Sam would be interesting. Daniel and Johnny are arguing. Yeah, definitely I think that's what's going on here. Something like that. Something arguing. They're all peeking out. It's definitely a fun moment, the way they all squeeze in like this. It's really good. We'll get to that image, Pedal. So yeah, definitely a fun image. Some people have speculated, are we seeing changes in hair here? Eric Lee on Twitter thinks Hawk's hair is purple here. Definitely Miguel and Sam are wearing more mixed colors here. It's not as bright red. She's wearing purple. I think this is still red, or at least not as powerful of a red as it was. Hawk's hair. You know, I made an image or a video that it'll be purple. But I don't think, because it doesn't look the purple we saw in the image. So it could be a softer red, closer to purple, but it's not there. It could also just be the lighting. But Chris has that haircut. Yeah. Hawk still. It's red, not purple. Yeah, definitely. It just, I don't know if it looks quite as powerful red as it was at the end of season 3. Could be photoshopped to avoid spoilers. Could be. I don't necessarily think so. I mean, I don't think it's photoshopped because I feel like weirdly, like this spike and this spike are more red, and the two in the middle are more purple. When I saw your video, I got so hyped. I was like, why isn't he alive? Yes. Miguel looks concerned. I think so, and I think Sam looks a little concerned too. I mean, they all kind of look concerned, so definitely they're arguing. That is red. Actually, you know what I can do? Can I pull this? Oh, you don't see that. It's a different window. Here, look. You know what we can do? So that, watch this. We can look at the color. So that's at the top. That's the color on the front spike. Let's see if we can get a different image. Is that the same? So that's the color in the middle, more or less. See it at the top. It looks different. Okay, so that's the color. So I pulled that one, the third one. I pulled it up here. I pulled that color. So let's look here. So you can see these are the three colors I pulled off of Hawk's hair. So I'm right in paint here, so I could just pull the color. So the first line was over here. I pulled it here. That was like the first line. The second line was like here. And then the third line was up here at the top where there's more light. So you can see definitely like it's a dark red. This is definitely darker. And where it's in more in the light, this looks more purple. So they're all red. Well, I mean, here, wait. Just to be clear, this is red. So that's a red. So that's straight red, the fourth one. So we can see the sort of different colors in it coming through his hair. And then that's a straight red. What does a purple look like? This is a purple. Obviously that's a light purple. But yeah, not purple yet because of the light coming through the veil. See, it looks to me like, look at the last one in the back. Like that. See, that's dark. See, that's why it looks to me like the middle two are lighter than these two. You see, like these look more dark red. And then these middle two, I mean, it could be the lighting. I don't know, but we can see. So that's from the middle. I mean, this looks purple to me. I just pulled that from like right here. So I mean, this looks more purple to me than red. So hold on, let me get a screenshot from before. What do we have? Give me a second. Better. Do I have? See here? It's very bright red. I mean, that's bright red as opposed to these shades here. I wonder when they're going to reveal Hawk's purple hair. Well, in season 2, when Hawk went to red, it was in the trailer. Some people didn't even notice, but it was in the trailer. So, definitely. But we'll move on. But you can see there the different shades, you know, pulled from his head. Here, wait, one more trick. Let's see what this looks like. This is unfortunate. It's not a great. I'm just putting it back. Okay, you see this image? This I just pulled from here. You can't see. Okay, I pulled it from here. This one. I don't think it's photoshopped. I don't think they're going to spend the time to Photoshop that. That's just time and money. Like, it's not worth it. They're not going to Photoshop this to, you know, they do that. They may do that for Avengers, but they're not necessarily going to do it just for like a Netflix show. I think what we're seeing, my thinking here is, especially considering, you know, we're talking about everything, considering Sam here is in more of a purple shirt. Miguel's shirt is more, what is that, like a maroonish, purplish, that I think Hawk, his hair color is slightly changing. It's not full on purple or whatever yet, but it's definitely not the bright red like this one. We miss anything? We're just debating what color Hawk's hair is. But we'll move on. So they're looking, and then we'll see here. Obviously Johnny and Daniel. So Daniel has the sand the floor. I forget what they're called, but the sanders, I guess we'll call them. So Daniel has the sanders. So what's going on is, like, are they building? Maybe they're constructing. You see this? So maybe they're constructing the platform. They're constructing this platform, which is something I said before. They need the Japanese sanders. That's okay. So they're just Japanese sanders. Okay. So they're obviously building. It looks like Johnny's holding, work glasses here, goggles or glasses, and he's willing to work together or something. Daniel isn't buying it. I don't know if I'm buying it either. So, but definitely it's and pushing the fence back, clearing the trees, building the platform. Yeah. Are they pushing I guess they're pushing the fence back, because you were there, Brianna, that it didn't have that much room, I don't think. But it didn't. So they're expanding the backyard and building it. So, and we'll be learning some karate along the way. Or at least Daniel hopes they'll be learning some karate along the way. We'll see if Johnny's full on into this. He's definitely not buying it. No, he's definitely not. Do you think Johnny will do it? Johnny will do the sand the floor? The set decorators push the fence, but I don't think Johnny and Daniel will. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I think the fence will just magically be bigger further back than where it was. They're constructing the platform. Hayden and Amy is standing pretty much by the back wall, right? So anyway, they expanded. Daniel's looking to make a karate lesson out of this. Slap the sander into his hand rather than shake it. Will Johnny go along? I mean, so this is like the whole question. Will Johnny go along with it? Will Johnny go along and learn the Miyagi-Do via, construction and building things the way Daniel did? I think, a general idea is Johnny will be resisting it at first, but maybe eventually he'll go along with it. People want to see them kick each other, not build a fence. Well, that's some truth to that. But, Johnny learning sand the floor could be a little interesting. So tell everyone I said hi. Please, come on. Nabil says hi, everyone. Sand the hand. Yeah, sand the hand. Okay. But definitely, so I think this is probably like episode 2, episode 3. It'll start, they're in the backyard doing the stuff. And then as they go along, they want to build the platform. So a little bit, not necessarily the first episode, a little bit later, and this will come up. And then, that's the process of them learning. Johnny does take up a little bit of Miyagi-Do, and then Daniel will learn a little bit of the Cobra Kai sort of Johnny style. Johnny tells you, okay, you think Johnny tells Daniel he's all in. Yeah, I think so. It could be just interesting. Like, so, this is how Daniel learned from Mr. Miyagi. So maybe there's something. Okay. The next one I have here is kind of a fun one, in my opinion. So when I saw this, all I could think is like, I have so many like memes to make for this, just because here we have Daniel with Anthony on the couch, probably episode 1 or early in the season, talking to him about what, who knows, maybe he's asking where have you been? It's like you've been gone for 2 years. I don't know what to make of this though, like, because I'm actually was a little surprised, just because I was thinking Griffin looks so much like Ralph, it's almost disturbing. A little bit. And he's like 16 now too. He's like Daniel's age in the original movie. Griffin. I think he's 16 now. He might have been 15 when they shot this, but No Mercy hoodie. Okay, so there's a hoodie here that says No Mercy. Where did he get it? That's a good question. I didn't look. I was too busy making memes in my head for this. I don't know where this came from. Yeah, it definitely looks like a No Mercy. In fact, even notice that the text is like stencil. Here, we'll zoom in on it more for you guys. So it's like, it's even like the stencil style, like Johnny made in the Cobra Kai dojo. So that's sort of an interesting idea. I think, where did Anthony get this? I think he got this at school. I mean, like, he didn't go buy it, right? Like, unless he did. Actually, Anthony does that. Can you buy Cobra Kai merchandise online? Does Kreese sell that online now? I don't know. But my assumption is he must have got it from school, and I'm gonna guess he got it from Anthony. No, not from Anthony. Dallas Young is playing Kenny. He got it from Kenny, the new student. But see, like, what's going on? Like, does he even know it's Cobra Kai? I mean, he may not even know it's Cobra Kai. If it doesn't say Cobra Kai on it, does it just say No Mercy on Is that the sleeve? He's friends with Kenny. I think he may be. Do you think Terry... But it is an interesting concept. Because at this point, we'll assume Anthony knows, it was a bunch of Cobra Kais who came and attacked the house, who came and attacked his sister at the hospital. So I don't necessarily know, unless he's deliberately trying to like provoke his parents and such, which could be if he's like deliberately trying to provoke them. Terry likes to give away yellow Cobra Kai merch. I forgot about that. You were right, Brianna. It has to come from Terry. Do you think Terry Silver just drove up in his old beat up car and just gave it away? It could definitely come from Terry, but still, Daniel asking Anthony where he got it. Well, now that's an interesting idea, because if Anthony did get it from Terry Silver, maybe this is how Daniel learns Terry Silver's back. How do you like that? Some old guy with silver hair was passing these out at the school. Really? Well, he seemed kind of rich and tall. That could be an interesting idea. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. Terry Silver is trying to get Anthony to be a spy for them. I don't know that. In fact, we don't even know. Terry's going to take one look at him and see Daniel. Well, see, that's what I was going to say. Like, Terry and as far as we know, Kreese don't even know, Anthony exists, right? Unless they learned from Robby. Robby does know Anthony. At some level, it seemed like even Robby and Anthony liked each other. I don't know. At least I always got that impression, even though the show didn't really go into it. But definitely you can see Terry. Yeah, I can see that. Terry trying to be, who learns of Anthony's existence, maybe just from Robby or something. And then, is doing his Terry Silver thing, driving around, passing out free merch and such. And then he does that. And then, and then this is how Daniel learns Terry Silver's back. So it's definitely a fun thought. I like that thought on how this goes. I mean, we're doing a lot of speculation on that, but it's a really fun thought because I don't see how else Anthony ended up with this hoodie. I mean, unless like Kenny gave it to him, but I don't see, like, was Kenny passing it out or something? He picked it up for Kenny and brought it home. No, Dad, I swear it's not mine. It was a friend's. It was just classic scene flipped around. Dude, if you skipped a few episodes, we wouldn't even know this could exist. That's true. Like I said, I have a lot of memes from this. Maybe Anthony is joining Miyagi-Do. Maybe. But one thing we do know is, and if you saw my video, I pointed it out, Anthony isn't competing in the tournament. So, because my assumption was if he's doing karate, he would be in the tournament, at least, to try to compete or something. But he's not competing in the tournament. Terry said something like, you should join Cobra Kai. It would be interesting, but I don't know. From Anthony's point of view, and I know, he's been in 3 episodes in the past 2 seasons, and it's not even that much at that. But still, Anthony knows, like, Cobra Kai attacked the house or something. So we're going to have to get Anthony's perspective on everything that happened here. The question is, would Daniel be able to save Anthony like Mr. Miyagi saved him? And end up with Daniel getting sucked back in himself? Is he mentally strong to keep Terry out of his head? I think so, but I just like it would be hard for me to see it to get to that point. At least in season 4. We'll see going on, but definitely a very interesting picture. So we don't know what's going on. I like the idea of like, son, I found this in your backpack. No, Dad, I swear it's not mine. What is the meaning of this? Haven't I given you this talk? Dad, it's not mine. Yeah, we have that photo of Kreese coming up. But but anyway, next is we have this one. Okay, we saw this in the trailer, so it's basically the same scene, nothing really new, except we did see Daniel finished his glass, so is Amanda on glass number 2, glass number 3, maybe. So, but the house put back together. It must be a little bit later. It doesn't look like it's, it doesn't look like it's decorated for Christmas anymore, so maybe they did get out of 2018. So they got out of 2018. Okay. Crane kicks his child. But nothing much going on here. They put Ralph, Daniel in the same clothes so much. I don't think those are the same shirts. This one looks different. But I have to like look again and again and again because I can never tell for sure. I would wonder what Daniel's closet looks like. It's all a bunch of blue shirts that are almost exactly the same. Poor Daniel's 50th birthday was completely ignored. Yeah, but they talked at the city council meeting, and then obviously he and Amanda went to celebrate when Sam and Miguel went to celebrate at the dojo. So maybe they talk about Terry Silver. Yes, definitely something. But what we saw from the trailer, Amanda being like, our family safety about a karate tournament. And so definitely Amanda being kind of Amanda. Okay, the next image coming up is a fun one, I think. Here we go. This one wasn't in the People magazine, but it was tweeted by the Cobra Kai series, Twitter and Instagram. Put this one out. So here we have Miguel, Carmen, and Rosa, Yaya, apparently coming to pick up Sam for the prom. So because they're at the LaRusso's home here, coming to pick up Sam. Prom fight confirmed at the LaRusso manse. Yeah. One thing I noticed, so that struck me, you have a jacket like that. It is a very suede jacket. Is if you look, his tie and his corsage thing. I mean, a lot of times the guy, the color here will be to match the lady's dress. So does this mean Sam is Sam wearing red? So we're gonna see Sam in a red dress. Is she sort of moving away from the blue Miyagi-Do to red? That was something that struck me. So is Sam going to be wearing a red dress and this is to match her dress? I mean, theoretically it would be. I mean, a lot of times I think they try to do that. Prom scene, yes. I think it's a prom scene. Boutonniere. I'm bad with those words, but yeah. Doesn't become a dance-off like he's all that. I would say a dance-off is definitely in the cards. You want to give Sholo a hug. Yeah, they do a good job of making him look, between the hair, the makeup, the costumes, and just Sholo's performance here, kind of like nervous, like this is a good look for him. If Sam is wearing red, I'll be happy. Yeah. Carmen's in red there, and Yaya's in a brown, but he looks 35 with a beard. I know. Bungee jumping from the rafters at prom confirmed. Yeah, that we're just makes no sense. And a guy just jumped into a prop thing, and like without looking down. You don't think Tory is dancing with Robby? Yeah, definitely something we've discussed before, and I've put out some theories. Could they move in with the LaRussos? No, I don't think so at all. I think they're just here to pick them up. I think this is a replay of Daniel. That is to say, I mean, part of the reason, obviously, maybe they're here, but also probably maybe Carmen's going to drive them on the date because, obviously Miguel doesn't have a car. I don't think he has a driver's license. So like Daniel had to be driven on dates, obviously Sam has her own car, but he doesn't want her to drive. He's like, well, I want to take you. So, but that Carmen's going to drive them. I'm actually wondering, or maybe just Sam will drive them. Because why? Do you think the prom episode will be a musical? No, I think there will be music in it, however. Tory and Robby are prom too. Not sure how they get in. Yeah, that's definitely a big question mark hanging through what we know of the season. I think Hawk might say sorry to Sam. Yeah, maybe they can apologize to each other. It's usual to go to the girl's house for photos before prom. Yes, that is correct. That is what I did. What Connerson? Miguel will drive Sam in the classic car from Karate Kid. Do you think Daniel would loan it to him? I like the idea, but that would be up to Daniel. As far as we know, Miguel doesn't have a driver's license either, but it would definitely be a nice way to show up to prom in that. Will the Daniel and Johnny team up work? I think it'll work to some degree, for sure. But this is definitely a fun shot. And as we said, Sholo just as Miguel here looks great. I like the three of them. I think Sam is wearing red. That would just be my assumption. It would be fun if Miguel drove the Ford, but it's hard to see Daniel letting him drive. But maybe he can be talked into it. Honk has his driver's license. Yes, he does. I mean, the other theory is, are they going as a group too? But we don't know. There needs to be another scene if Miguel and Daniel are bonding. Yeah, I'm sure there will be several. This will be a lot of the season. So it's not just going to be like one scene. Could this be in episode 5? That's not a bad guess. We're not sure where it is, but I think somewhere around mid-season. Carmen is looking at the screen. Well, sort of, yeah. Okay. But that's a fun one. It is fun to see the three of them in the LaRusso Mance. I like that one. Do you think Miguel knows at this point Carmen is dating Johnny? Good question. I would say if this is probably mid-season, which we're guessing, I would say yes. I don't think they can keep it secret that much longer. I mean, if it was ever necessarily a big secret, but you know, they'll come clean. I don't see it like that. 9 or 5. I don't think it's 9. I think 9 is too late, but 5 could be. Actually, something interesting to note. Would you almost expect Johnny to be here too? Like to help send Miguel off to prom? You know, the way Johnny kind of took him to the Halloween dance or something? An interesting question is, where's Johnny in this? It's just a family affair. Johnny's not part of it. I mean, he's been such a part of like Miguel and even Miguel and Sam from their first date. So that's sort of an interesting question. Where's Johnny in all this? The big fight episode. Yeah. Could there be scene in Cobra Kai where Lucille and Luisa interact? There always could be. I don't necessarily know why, but am I the only one that doubts? Well, they'll be off and on. Okay, next picture, real quick. Okay, Kenny. So I want you to point out real quick, I do think this is middle school. I've said this before. I don't think Kenny's in high school. Some people were talking about that image with him and Hawk, that he was in. It looked like high school, but this definitely looks like he's in middle school, maybe around Anthony's age. Anthony's not in this shot, but yeah. They're all pointing and laughing. Kenny getting bullied. Something happened or whatever. I mean, did he fall? I don't know. It's so like blatant. Like he's just like straight. I don't know. This stuff like makes me laugh. I don't know why. Like it's just like pointing right at him. I don't know. These are the kids. But not looking good for Kenny. Now it is worth noting, like they're not beating Kenny up, right? Like they're not like attacking him. So, you know, but maybe something that Kenny is after is self-confidence, something like that can help him. Bird's on the left. I don't think that is Bird. I thought so too, but I don't think. I assume you're meaning this kid. I don't think that is him. Kenny getting bullied. Hawk pushes him. Brown trousers for a reason? I don't think so. I don't see what it really has or means to do with anything. Unless you're thinking something I'm not. Let me know why you think that. But how do we know this kid's name? We know this is Kenny because they released it in a press release. Paige Winchester, like back in March. So this actor is Dallas Young, I believe, and he's playing a character named Kenny. If he just turned 14, he'd be in 8th grade. Yeah, that's where I figure around. Worst first day at school. School before he gets to West Valley. Peter, I'm not sure. Like middle school, junior high. Becomes next Miguel. Kenny joins Miyagi Fang and becomes next Miguel. Well, we have an image of Kenny in a Cobra Kai shirt. That was from the other trailer, the date trailer. Why is Kenny bullied? That is the question. We don't know. They're pointing and laughing at him. You know, it's not like they just do it while he's walking down. Something happened, obviously, before this that is prompting this. So, we don't know. But like I said, like, it's not like a physical, they're not beating him up. But he may be seeking, like, self-confidence or something. And which leads him to draw the Cobra Kai. My intention, or my thinking is, what happens is, you know, he gets made fun of a lot, maybe verbally or something, and then he fights back physically, is probably what I think is happening. There's no way those are high schoolers. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're middle schoolers. Like I said, I think Dallas Young himself is only like 14. So, did he do something, or what did he do? Yeah. Yeah, that we don't know. We did get a scene from him. I have a spoiler video about that we saw from the note card on the board. Anthony with the beanie on the far left. I don't think so. I see no reason to think that's Anthony. I don't, I don't necessarily think so. I mean, I think these are just extras. For an official photo with Sean in it. Something with Sean. Is he coming back? Well, who knows? Chosen will leave Okinawa to help Daniel. Not necessarily, no. While I think Chosen may be back at some point in the series, it will be more casual. If this is middle school, how does Hawk get into it with Kenny if they're not in the same school? Very simple. That scene is not at school. That scene is somewhere else. I mean, it's just because they're in a bathroom, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a school bathroom. Robby bribes Kenny coming into Cobra Kai, but when Kenny got there, he got scared and ran away and found Miyagi-Do. Bribes him? Like offers him money or something? I don't think so. I don't think Sean will be in this season, unfortunately. Dan Warner. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We have nothing to go on. Yeah, I mean, my assumption is just that scene with Hawk and Kenny is somewhere else. A freshman like Nate. So, but definitely, so we see Kenny. This is probably episode 1. I think his character is going to get established up front, so this is probably early in the season. Caught up and walking. I think Robby and Tory attends different schools. Crashed West Valley Prom, maybe. Okay, but speaking of Robby and Tory, so here we are. I posted this image on Instagram because I was like, why does Tory keep getting there? They're fighting. Obviously, this looks maybe episode 1, episode 2. Don't know what the lesson is. But Tory definitely keeps, from the images we got, she's definitely looking to assert herself over Robby. Like, she wants to be the top Cobra. Wildman Beyond, thank you. We all know Hilary Swank will show up later this season as Tory's mom. Oh, dear goodness. No, I don't think Hilary Swank will show up as Tory's mom. And I don't think she'll show up this season. Season 6, maybe? I think season 6. Seeing the mirror behind Robbie's leg, there is something black or gray. Maybe silver in his gi. Are you talking about here? In the mirror behind Robbie's leg. I mean, I assume that's you're looking at the reflection of crease here. If we're talking like right here. Because that's just Crease's reflection. Why is Tory beating up her boyfriend? Who said it's her boyfriend? Like I feel like there's like this competition for top Cobra. And Tory wants to show it's her. Terry's in the mirror. Where is Terry in the mirror? Brianna? What am I seeing? Because I just see the Cobras. And are they allowing adults in the Cobra? Well, they're allowing actors who are adults to play teenagers. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. On this side, because he's behind Robby. Okay. Because it would be in front of Robby to be behind him in the mirror. So that is probably Terry Silver. You are right. Someone in a black gi. And who else would it be? And that's in the front. Okay. Did he take the weapons down? Were the weapons on this side of the dojo? Or were the weapons were over on this side? I thought he had weapons on both sides. Because now I'm sitting here like, what happened to the weapons on the wall? Maybe they were over here. Silver's on the couch watching the... It's a bench, not a couch, but yes. It's an error on behalf of the camera crew. No, I don't think so. Daniel will definitely be shocked. Tory showing mercy. This does not look like mercy to me. This looks like no mercy. She's going to pop him right in the head. So, you can kind of see the weapons. Maybe. Maybe if it's right there. It could be. It could be. Now the real pain begins. Maybe they're blocking it. Yeah. When's season 4, please? Season 4 is December 31st. That is Terry and his gray gi. Yes. Because it's behind Robby. So yeah. Here at the front end. So they're on both ends of the fight. And then the students are lined up on both sides. Daniel's never even met Tory. That is true. That is true. Robby's facial expression is so unbothered. That is true too. Is he letting her win? Is he not trying to go his full against her? Which I think would make her more upset too. If she felt like he was holding back. They spar and then he's holding back. That would make her upset. Calling it now, it's going to be godly. I agree. Okay, we got 2 more pictures. Or no, wait. One more picture. One more picture. So, and our last one, Tory will punch him in the head, yeah. So here is a great shot. Terry Silver with John Kreese. I think this is maybe towards the end of episode 1. Like I think Silver came in. I think the image we saw in the trailer of Silver coming in, you know, in behind Kreese, I still think that's his first entrance into the show. Robby had no interest in sparring against Sam full bore, so it's why it's a question of holding back. I don't necessarily know if they were full on sparring. I mean, it was like a simple point system. You get one hit. The way they did it. So, you know, Cobra Kai is probably an all-out spar. So anyway, this looks like a nice restaurant. You know, every table has a lamp that isn't lit. Yeah, but Terry is still rich. Look at his watch. I don't know if it's a Rolex, but it's a high-end watch. He's got just a nice suit. You know, so people were wondering, like, Terry's poor. I still think he's got it. So Terry's rich. He's taking Kreese out. Tell me what's going on. You know, Terry looks enjoyable. Kreese is more serious or whatever. But does it look like Jessica in the background? Is it me? Yes, it probably is. They're talking about Miyagi-Do. Yeah, I think Kreese is catching Terry up about everything and that they need to win the tournament. And, you know, obviously look at Terry. He is confident. He's happy to be here. He's happy to be back. He eats at jacket-only restaurants. He's still rich. Definitely. They're getting the early bird special. I don't think so. Silver is happy to bring back the pain. Yeah. So I would agree. You know, Kreese has this serious look. We got to do it. This is us. And in Terry, it's like a second life. Yes, let's do it. So, definitely a great look there. Silver kind of just happy to be back with Kreese. Love the moment. Love the look. Probably episode 1. I think later in episode 1. So I think most of these images are early season. Maybe the Miguel prom one is mid-season or so. Terry's still rich. He's changed. No way he can get away with dumping toxic waste nowadays. Maybe. Glorious hair on Terry Silver. I think so. Just needs to be in a ponytail. Getting Karate Kid 3 vibes from this picture alone, yeah. Though they never did anything like this in Karate Kid 3. Pizza Lord wants a big fight between all of them. We'll see if it happens. Miguel and Sam going to the prom. Do you think season 4 will expand more on the original Korean master? Not specifically, no. But we may see more flashbacks, something like the founding of the actual dojo or something. This is the country club. No, this doesn't look like a country club. You know, we saw the country club. This is not the country club. Seeing Griffith is beautiful. And we don't deserve those silver curls. That is true. I wonder if Terry Silver had the same match in Karate Kid 3. I think so. I think it would be great to see it back. Okay. So let's just, crane kicking, spying on the senseis, disputing. Johnny wants to learn sand the floor. Daniel just remembers that he has a son who's in the show who showed up with a No Mercy sweatshirt. Amanda and Daniel drinking their sorrows away. Miguel showing up to take Sam to prom with his family. A very nice moment. Kenny is not doing so well at school. Maybe needs a little strength. Tory keeps ending up on top of Robby, but Robby looks undeterred. And Silver and John Kreese at the diner, at this nice restaurant, upscale. Silver is happy to see Kreese again. There's a No Mercy shirt behind Daniel. Yes, there is. Yes, we talked about that. So, we've been an hour. I'm going to go ahead and make a breakdown video of all this. I want to get a whole video for everyone. It should be a lot of fun. Like I said at the beginning, people are wondering when the trailer is going to come out. Guys, I think the trailer is still coming out early-ish December 1st or 2nd week. And I know people are thinking like John Hurwitz tweeted like that it's coming soon. No, I don't think that was the idea. That's not what he was trying to say. There may be other sneak peeks between now and then, hopefully, maybe at least one more. But I don't think we're getting the trailer at least, I hope not a whole month. I hope it's early December, but probably not till December. But I'm going to make some videos. I am coming back. Cobra Kai videos will return triumphantly. We can be proud. I'm happy to do it. Wild Man Beyond. Do you think they'll bring Michael Ironside back as Dugan to complete the Cobra Kai Trinity? I think he may come back at some point. Yes, but like we're talking season 6. So the same thing with Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff. Not Hilary Duff. The Julie Pierce. The one who played her. I'm so bad. Season 6. They're going to be later. So people are so excited and always like want to front load stuff. They're very deliberate in how they bring people back. That's also why I don't think Mike Barnes is going to be back this season. So, just hang tight and let's just enjoy it as as the story unfolds. So let's just enjoy. You said a bad word, and it's swank. It's swank. Yes, Hilary Swank. Oh my God, how did I do that? Thank you, people. Oh boy, maybe I'll have to edit that out. Okay. Yes, and I will be on Twitter and Instagram, Watch Party 1, and I will get a video out hopefully sometime tonight or tomorrow. Well, I do want to break this down for everyone. That's a lot of fun, but this season 4 is coming very soon. So we'll see you all soon. Thank you, everyone. And be back at the next watch party. See McGuire.